Hey everybody, Dr. Rory Stern of thetruthbehindadhd.com here with another ADHD success tip. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the opposite of ADHD. And I've been thinking a lot about this because I hear a lot about people with ADHD as they struggle with being organized, they don't get places on time, they don't plan ahead properly, all these things with a negative spin on it. And I used to joke with some friends and colleagues for a little while about some people I know, I'm not going to name names, who really are the exact opposite. And they're pretty successful in life, depending upon how you want to define success. But the one person in mind strikes me that this individual can't go about life without planning. Things have to be planned. Things have to be planned in advance. They have to be written down. They have to be so organized that the person can't function. Well, I shouldn't say can't function because that's diagnostic. Because the person can't function. My point is that there are extremes. And I talk to you a lot about not focusing on the label, not focusing on the diagnosis, but focusing on the person as a whole, focusing on what the person needs, and getting the person what they need, rather than saying, you have ADHD, you have ADHD, you have ADHD, or oh, you are terrible with organization, or you're no good with this. Enough of that. Just let's look at the people, and if it's your kids, let's look at people for who they are as a person and say, okay, my so-and-so, my son, my friend, my partner, my husband, my spouse, my cousin, whoever, so-and-so is different, and this is what they need. And while I tend to do things this way, and I'd like to see things done this way, I understand this is how so-and-so needs to have things done. I mean, I want to go back to that example about the person I know who's just really, really organized. What happens when that person's, when things happen, when an accident happens, or when something unscheduled happens, and you have to, quote-unquote, roll with the punches. That's a phrase I heard a lot when I was a kid, is you need to learn how to roll with the punches. What does that mean? And are we ever taught to roll with the punches, especially for somebody who's organized or planned, who plans ahead? So listen, I'm going to go all over the place, obviously, right now. But my point is, think of the opposite of ADHD. Every single person in this world has struggles. Every single person in this world is struggling to do something or go somewhere or get something done. But we don't necessarily have all these diagnostic criteria for them. We don't have these negative stigmas. We don't have these social terms like ADHD has become so popular. So again, I want to help you focus more on the behavior, focus more on the person, stop seeing people as broken, and let's start seeing them as whole. Let's start seeing them for the uniqueness that they have to offer the world. And I think once you kind of flip that upside down, you'll start to experience things very differently. Again, I'm not saying that we should look at everything with rose-colored glasses on. I'm just trying to say, how you see things really does impact how the world exists to you and to people around you. That's it for now. I got another tip I'm going to shoot in a little while, but got to get this one out to you. Take care, everybody. Bye.